All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Akakradash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawada, friend of the Men of Valor campaign in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video. In sincerity and in truth, on Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I got a dream testimony, man. Dream vision. All right, and I wanted to go ahead and do the video and share it. All right, while it was still fresh in my mind. All right, of certain details. All right, but I knew it. I wasn't aware of it when I was in the dream, but as soon as I woke up, I knew what it was. All right, but I had a dream about a re-education facility. Right, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, you'll have those dreams that bounce around here and there, all weird, like. All right, but I had a dream that I ended up at this. Now I don't know how I ended up there, but I ended up at this facility. Right. When I say facility, I want to say it was more like a big school. All right, but it wasn't a whole lot of colors. It was a lot of gray. Almost like a damn prison. All right, but they tried to not make it look such like a prison. It wasn't really like cells and bars and stuff like that. It was more like how a school would be. And at first I didn't know what I was doing there, but I was in my dream I don't ever remember being afraid or scared. It was just kind of like going with the motion. And basically where my dream about this started was I was in a classroom with a bunch of other people that were my age, younger individuals, like young adults, what they would call young adults, early 20s. And there was a lady, and she was basically teaching etiquette, right? And it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. It's just like proper dining etiquette. And I had some experience with that growing up, so I knew exactly what to do. You're supposed to eat these certain courses first and use these certain utensils first. But I had that wisdom to know. And there were individuals that weren't getting this right. And basically they were being taken into a room and punished. Right? I wasn't able to see what they were being punished for, or punished with and what exactly was happening. But it seemed like, it was something that was well known because, I remember seeing this one girl, she was like an Edomite, and she got something wrong, and the teacher had pretty much, or the instructor had saw her, and she just instantly started breaking down as she had to get up to go to this room. And, so that was one part. And then another part, it seems like I had been there for a little while, not super long, but been there for a little while, because the age group that I was in, they were training up, we were being trained to basically watch over those that were younger than us. All right, we were the age group that I guess that was selected, all right, being in our early 20s to watch over the younger ones. And I saw these children and stuff being dropped off, and a lot of children just end up being there, and pretty much the same thing to an extent was happening. I remember seeing all these kids sitting down. They were sitting in a different type of area. They were sitting more like a diner, like diner tables, 4 to a table, all right, 2 on one side, 2 on another. And we were to basically watch them, and I remember just kind of like guarding, and walking about. I wasn't, I didn't say anything to anybody, taking care of the kids. I was just blending in, man. All right, I was just blending in, and I remember meeting some of the other individuals. All right, and I remember, these certain girls was, watching me. They, I stood out to them for whatever reason, and they were, they were pretty attractive. But that's not necessarily important. But I remember it was just a little side part, because I guess we earned the trust of, the instructors or whatnot. And we had a little more freedom, so we were just, talking amongst each other and whatnot. Rather, I wasn't really doing a lot of talking. I was just in the mix. But I remember that everybody had on different colors. My age group had on green, and these young children, maybe like 5 or 6, had on red. Right now, through the Spirit, and I'm gonna tell you why. But through the Spirit, why I thought it was a re-education camp was because, once again, they're teaching, to, etiquette and whatnot, this, that, and the third. And we know that they're going to do away with this system, and all hell is going to break loose. They're going to implement martial law. And they want to groom, people for this NWO. They have a such thing as, a red list, a yellow list. I believe it might be blue on that list. I could be wrong. All right. But they have individuals that they're going to have on this list, and man, through the Spirit, of course, who would they want the most? Because who's the most, who are you able to influence the most? Children. And, those younger 20s, they were at the age, myself included, where you can mold them the most. Those they're pretty much older, it's not as easy to mend them, especially not the elderly. Like the scriptures say, you can't put old wine or new wine in an old bottle. All right, so it seems like they were targeting these, so what they would call kids, young adults and children. All right, because you can, re-educate them to be within that NWO, man. All right, and I don't remember them seeing. I don't remember anything about like the CHIP in this dream or whatnot. All right, this was just, you couldn't leave. The point is, you couldn't fucking leave, man. All right, yeah, I just want to mention that it was something that you were stuck in. Like I said, I don't remember how I got in there, and like I said, I was doing everything right. I was blending in, and then this is where, shit pretty much turned left. I remember I was like kind of just patrolling, so to speak, and I guess the top, somebody came to me and said, such and such wants to see you. And this guy had to be like the warden or some shit. All right. The top guy in this facility or some shit. And they brought me to him, and he was real calm. He didn't, he wasn't yelling or anything. He was just like, may I have a word with you? And he said my name. And I'm walking with him. And the people that was with him, they turned off another way, and I walked with him into like this if you ever been at a school like a room where they have a copy machine, a printer and whatnot, almost like a teacher's lounge type shit, right? And I walk into the teacher's lounge, so I felt disarmed. He closes the door, and he walks me over to it's like this chair, and the chair, I can see that he was putting straps. The chair, like the arms of the chairs, had straps on them. And as I was walking to that chair, I immediately realized, nope. I knew exactly what the fuck was going down, man. Through the Spirit, I knew exactly what was going down, and I immediately woke up. Okay, I woke up. The Lord didn't, allow me to see pretty much any further, right? And that's why, the Spirit is telling me, man, this was, he probably found out who I was. He found out that I was teaching, that I knew the truth, that I was teaching the truth, and I was able to go under the radar for that long. But hey, I had a test of my faith about to go down, man. In this dream. But I was able to wake up. Some of those dreams you're not able to wake up from. But I woke up from the dream and I couldn't go back to sleep. It wasn't anything that was scary per se, but you know that was my test. Either they were gonna attempt to persuade me by way of torture to take the MOTB and bow down to that system, or they were about to torture me because they knew what I was a part of. All right, they might have knew that I was an Israelite, that I taught the truth, back before that system crashed. And the Lord forewarned us of things like that could possibly happen. So going right to the point, Luke chapter 21 and verse 12, it says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And hey, through the Spirit, that's what happened. I was somehow I ended up being delivered into a damn re-education camp, man. And it was more for young adults and whatnot. I know there's another one, I believe in, let's get it real quick, in Matthew 24, about them afflicting you, all right, and even being killed, because this is part of the truth, man. Okay, that's why, I believe who was it, Apostle John, he was speaking about this truth, in his mouth sweet as honey, all right, then his belly turned bitter, which, I might grab that real quick, but I want to grab this Matthew 24 and verse let's see. I just knew where it was at. Hold on. There we go. Matthew 24 and verse 9, it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. So the Lord just put it out plainly, man. These are possibilities for, all right, being followers of Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. All right, some of us will be delivered up to these camps, delivered up to the kings and rulers and stuff for Yahweh Shah's namesake, man. It says, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my namesake, man. All right, what we're doing now, all right, we're making our bodies a living sacrifice. And hey, we don't know who we pissed off per se. Now we believe that the Lord with us because it says this. Let's get it real quick. Come on. The book of Sirach, chapter 4, in verse 28, right to the point. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So, hey, we got to hold tight to this, to what we have, this truth, and stand on it. All right. All right. Have our integrity, have our honor, even unto death. All right. And the Lord is going to fight for us. Hey, even if we die, man. All right. There's no real such thing as death, man. All right. There's translation, so to speak. All right. You're just being transferred from this realm to the spirit world, where you at peace. Where you're with Yahweh Shai, and that hey, best believe certain brothers, that's going to be part of their lot, man. All right, to die for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's sake and for rejecting the MOTB. Let's grab that real quick. Well, before that, I'm gonna get Revelations. All right, this is part of counting that cost, man. You and Salat, my damn cat is in heat. Salat. Revelation chapter 3. It says and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, right? We've continued in this truth, okay, and the Lord hasn't forsaken us. We've kept the faith, Lord willing, all the way into the end. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So there's going to be a time where a lot of us are going to, all of us are going to be tried. It says that temptation is going to come upon the whole world, but it won't be the same scenario for every brother. Some of us, hey, they're going to have our heads on the chopping block saying, hey, you take this thing or you die. And the Lord, Lord willing, gives us that strength in that time to say fuck you and that shit, man. Esau, I'd rather die than to live under your system. There's another one that I'm looking for. Man, we can't say the Lord didn't put us on game, man. All right, the Lord, hey, he had to lay down his life. And he said the servant is not greater than his Lord. Revelations 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Right, it's to try you. And you shall have tribulation 10 days, a period of time. It says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So you got to be faithful unto death, man. Okay, you got to strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. The Lord said He's gonna give you a crown of life, man. If that's your ticket to salvation and everlasting life, man. All right, pray that the Lord gives you the spirit to endure it, man. All right, because the scriptures say this, and I'm gonna finish off here. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28, it says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So don't fear this damn devil, man. All right, they might start talking shit, saying what they gonna do to you or do to your family, or just, hey, you can only do what the Lord sanctions, man. All right, if some of us are tortured, man, all right, hey, Lord willing, all right, the Lord has it to where we don't even feel it. We don't know what could happen. Or, once again, it's to try you. Man, the Lord could have an angel bust in, or he could give you that spiritual power, all right, in that very same second, man. Okay. That's why you got to have that faith, man. Or you end up translating to the spirit world, man, but it's not a painful thing, man. Okay? And we just speculating through the spirit. All right, because that torment and that hell is for the damn 2/3, man, and their rebellion. All right, they're gonna have to feel that pain. All right, but brothers have spoken on it, before. Hey, you might not even fucking feel it. It might be quick, man. You never know. But the point is, fear not him, which can kill the body. Yeah, Esau might be able to put a gun in your head and pull the trigger, so to speak, and kill you. But he can't do nothing to your soul, man. Our souls belong to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So Esau, guess what? You still fucking lose, man. All right. That's just you getting your ticket. All right, you getting your crown, man, your crown of life. And guess what? You're gonna get that new body. All right, and best believe the Lord, may deliver those that tortured you, into your hands, man. And we gonna inflict vengeance upon their ass, man. So I just wanted to share this testimony, man. It definitely wasn't something. I ain't been watching TV or nothing like that. Nothing to have to do with that, man. I really haven't had a whole lot of spiritual dreams, man. All right, but the Lord, had me had this dream and I wanted to share it. Okay, but man, we in them times. So Lord willing, this is edifying. We give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule well, and peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, shalom.